Hi everybody, welcome back to the Master Flow Plumbing YouTube channel. Today we're going to continue our quest on how to make an aging plumber's life a little bit easier. Now before we begin, I got to tell you, about half hour ago I had an unfortunate incident walking into the shop over here. My dog, who is a cute little guy, but he's very bad-mannered and he likes to sit right in the doorway and block the doorway. And I lost my balance coming into the doorway and went to go catch myself with my left hand to break my fall. I'm about 99% sure that my left hand is actually broken right here, but still the same. We're going to do this video and then my daughter is going to take me to the emergency room. Today we're going to talk about a tool for lifting toilets. It's called the toilet tool, and I had the chance to try this out on a job earlier this week. And it definitely makes my life a little bit easier, and I'll explain why here in a moment, but this is it. We'll also put a link down in the description down below as to where you can find one yourself if you're a plumber looking for one of these. This is the tool itself. It is spring-loaded. I can't use my left hand here, folks, so I'm going to just show you how it's kind of spring-loaded right here. And what it does is it goes down into the toilet like this, locks into place, and then it gives you a handle. Now this is going to still be difficult for me because of my hand, but I'm going to just try to steady it a little bit here and see what it does, folks. It gives me a handle to pick up on it. Now ordinarily the way we deal with these things is we usually grab them from right here on the two sides, and again, I won't be able to demonstrate this here at the moment, but we usually carry them off to the side like this. They're incredibly awkward. Even when I was a young plumber in my 20s, in my early 20s, and maybe even my late teens, it's been a million years ago, sure could have used something like this, because it really kind of changes the center of gravity as to where you're lifting these things and where the weight is distributed at on your body. Now, I don't think it's a brand new idea, because a couple years ago I came across this. I don't want to show the name on there, but I came across this tool, and the same concept is spring-loaded. However, this one's been on the truck for a long time, or it was, and it's seized up, so the spring no longer works in it. And then it had these pieces of foam on the end of it that actually hardened pretty quickly after I got this. I dropped a toilet with it one day, and the reason why is because these hard rubber foam blocks here on the end just didn't have any real grip to them. And it allowed this tool to turn in such a way that it actually just kind of shifted its way out. So I've got a replacement for it, and this one's going right in the garbage right over there. So this one, like I said, I came across it and I was like, okay, it looks like it's made better. It's got much softer rubber on here. It's actually much sturdier, the rubber ends, and it's got this textured finish on the end of it to help grip. And then also the shape of it. You could probably turn that if you wanted to, but I also like the finger knurls that are on here. It gives you a handle, and it's somewhat adjustable depending on where you want to put your hand. So it's got finger knurls all the way down through here. And again, spring-loaded, so it's adjustable. This is an elongated Mansfield Summit toilet, so it's, your pretty basic variety toilet. But again, this goes in here, and you're able to, and again, I'm still able to do this even with a broken hand. See, I can pick that up like that right there, and I can carry that wherever I want to go. And it's not so awkward as it normally would be. But it'll also help me have some control when I go to set that toilet onto a wax ring. Now when we set a toilet, we're always trying to line up these holes down here with the bolts that are sticking up out of the toilet flange or the closet flange. That's real important. Now the way we've typically done that is I usually straddle the toilet like this and lift from right here, trying to use a proper lifting technique with your legs. And you kind of get it, I call it the crab walk. And you get it and you kind of walk it into place, and then you have to look on both sides, line up your bolts, and then you set it straight down on the wax ring. Well, this tool actually does help assist in all that. It's just another thing to make an aging plumber's life a little bit easier. And no, I'm not that old. I'm 56. I just turned 56 a few months ago, but in plumber years, that's like 75 years old in reality. The body is starting to feel it. So you probably saw a video we did earlier where I had bought a Magliner stair climbing dolly. I've recently upgraded to a ProPress tool. We'll probably be talking about that in a video coming up. I've spent some money on some power tools and stuff like that to try to make my life a little bit easier, because I still got a few years of working left. And I'm going to probably work until I'm at least 62, and then I'm going to try to retire then. But yeah, this is actually a pretty neat thing. It appears already to be made way better than that other unit. And this is actually, it's just called the toilet tool, and it's a plumber's must-have, it says on the packaging. The packaging is actually really cool. The way it came, I was able to open it up here, with just a pair of scissors. I had to install the spring in it. It came disassembled which is not hard to show you, but this right here, it came for packaging purposes. It came with that spring not installed, and all I had to do was put it in there. And you can see, even one-handed, I'm able to assemble it. A little bit trickier with one hand, but I'm going to do it just to show you it can be done. And when I can do it one-handed, you can sure as heck do it too. And then again, it's a pretty neat tool. We will definitely put a link in the description for you. If you're an aging plumber or even a young plumber and you just want to try to save your body, this may help. You folks have a wonderful day.